I just wanted, David, I know we've just had the 2-minute silence for Remembrance Day. I know you do quite a lot of work for veterans, don't you?
I think that the way veterans are treated in the UK is absolutely appalling. I'm actually wearing my dad's old regimental tie today because it's Armistice Day, the Duke of Wellington's, and I've actually been to see my great-granddad's grave in northern France near Bapaume. Took my son to see it, and I encourage other people to do the same. It's an incredibly interesting and quite emotional thing to do, and I do think that the whole subject of the way the forces are treated, like there was a story this week about people who are currently in the forces and the state of their housing, it's just not good enough, and it's something that's a genuine shame, actually.
I know, Mark, lots of our viewers get in touch with us just to draw the distinction between how perhaps people coming over on a dinghy are treated when they get into this country compared to how many of our former service personnel are treated.
Yeah. I think that's right. I think that's right, Philip, and I agree with much of what David said. I wonder, though, whether in future, I don't know what year it would be, we've got to take a slightly newer approach to Remembrance Day, because looking back a generation or two, you'd be looking at commemorating the fallen when people actually knew somebody who had fallen in the war. You know, it might be a father or a neighbour or anything. As that generation dies out, are there any veterans of World War II left now? I mean, must be a handful.
People will say they will have been in Iraq, they will have been in Afghanistan, they will have been in other things.
But those are many fewer people that we lost. I mean, we lost many, many more in the World Wars. So I wonder whether we're actually going to need a more educational element to it in future, to explain to younger people what actually happened in the First and the Second World Wars, because it's going to be, as time passes on, a less personal and intimate actual remembrance for people. You know, people won't know actual individuals who died.
On that point, though, I mean, David, we were covering on GB News